At some point in our lives, we're going to come across a bridge. And so imagine, if you will, a long suspension bridge. And it's spanning this long chasm. And at the bottom of this chasm, it could be 1,000 feet, 500 feet, it doesn't matter. But at the bottom of this chasm is a bunch of rocks, and there's a raging river, right? But you keep hearing that if you get across that bridge, that you're going to enter into riches beyond belief. You're going to be immortal. You're going to be whatever. Imagine your riches. You're going to enter into a new kingdom that is rich in life and will meet whatever need that you have. So you hear this thing and you hear that, look, I am the truth, and I am telling you that I want you to go across that bridge. I want you to cross this bridge. And as you look across the bridge, you're going to see a lot of people over there. Not everybody, because you're going to see some people that are going to be on your side of the bridge, and they're afraid. They have a lot of fear. They don't understand, and those sorts of things. But what happens is you take those first few steps. You're borrowing because people are encouraging. You're getting that encouragement. You keep hearing that I am the truth. I am the way. And so you need to cross that bridge, right? But you can watch as you look across this bridge. It's swaying back and forth. It looks frail. It's a walking bridge, and you're afraid of what's below. You're afraid of the wind that's constantly buffeting this bridge, backwards and forward. So are you afraid of the construction of the bridge, or are you afraid of the wind? But what about that promise, that guarantee that you've been told is on the other side of that bridge? Can you muster enough courage and enough strength to do whatever it takes to get across that bridge? So what's going to happen is you're going to have people on your side of the bridge, and they're going to be encouraging you, brother, let's go across that bridge. And you're going to take one step. You're going to take two. And before you know it, you've taken 2 dozen, right? But at some point, that bridge starts swaying, and you're going to stop, right? Because you're going to hold on to those ropes, for dear life. You may get on your knees, and because you're afraid of standing on your feet, that somehow on your knees is adding more security, to what you're doing. But eventually, at some point, you just keep on being reminded, by the person who's telling you that I am the truth, I'm telling you the truth. Go across the bridge. Go across the bridge, and you will enter into a kingdom of riches beyond your imagination and belief. So you take a couple more steps, and then wind just starts buffeting, and you stop, right? But people are encouraging you in the back. Meanwhile, as you're crossing, you have people that are coming back at you. They got to a point to cross that bridge where they couldn't take it anymore. So they're running back to the side of the bridge where they started, right? And they're frightened, they're sweating, they're scared. You look at the bottom of the chasm, and you see bodies. You see people falling into the chasm. You see people that are that they've crashed into the rocks below, right? But you can also look ahead, and you keep seeing people that they're inching their way forward across that bridge. But even more importantly, you're looking on the other side, and you can see off in the distance, you can see people celebrating, and those people are saying, come on, come on, come on, you can do it, you can do it. They're encouraging you. But meanwhile, as you're walking, that bridge is swaying. You're holding onto the rope. You get to your knees, you get back up, and you walk, right? And if you keep up the courage, if you can muster that strength, and if you can muster enough faith that if somebody made it across that bridge, right, then you can make it across the bridge too. So what does that wind have to do with anything, right? If you think about it, other people had to deal with that wind. Other people had to deal with that bridge that was flimsy and maybe rickety. Other people had to get across that bridge staring at the stones below and the raging river below, but they made it. So you can make it too. Right. So of course this is a reference, an analogy where Jesus says in his word that I am the truth. Jesus said in his word, I am the way. And his way is that bridge. Where is Jesus trying to take you? He's trying to take you in. He wants you to enter his kingdom where he can fellowship with you even more deeply, right? So as you're crossing that bridge, you got the acts of life, you got things of life, you got issues, you got problems, and you got all those sorts of things, right? And they're buffeting you backwards and forward, and the wind is scaring you. You're holding on to the rope. That rope is your faith. That rope is your faith, right? And you're holding on. You may have to stop as you deal with that, whatever it is, but you don't turn back. Right, you get to your knees because you're looking for that confidence, and when you're on your knees, you're basically saying, I can't do this without you. Please help me get the strength and courage to cross this bridge. And you get back up and you keep on walking. Right? And at some point, you're going to make it across that bridge. And I'm telling you, look, that wind that is buffeting that bridge and knocking it backward and forward, the people that are on the other side of that bridge, they dealt with the exact same wind. So that wind is not unique to you, right? Your problems that you're going through in life right now are not unique problems to you. There may be some variables that are different in your life, but there is no problem that you are dealing with that somebody else is not dealing with at the same time as you, nor are you experiencing any problems that somebody else has not already experienced and gotten through. And those are the people that are on the other side of that bridge. So what I would encourage you, listen to the truth that you're being told, right? Follow Jesus' command. Jesus is the truth. Jesus is the way, right? And as you're going across that bridge and the winds of life are knocking you backwards and forward, stop. Grab the hold of that rope. Grab a hold of your faith. Stop if you have to, right? But start inching a little bit more forward. And one day, you will make it across that bridge. Amen? All right.